Hello and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and I'm doing a reading for the sign of Sun Moon Rising Leo for the month of August 2019. Happy birthday, Leo. And I have your energies on the table in here with me. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Now, with regards to your energies, I'm getting a very strong vibration of something that you are wanting to do in the month of August, but at the same time, you are kind of getting stuck with regards to this movement. Okay, so this is the synopsis of your story, but I'm going to go in details. We'll walk through the energies together and we'll see what is happening with you in the month of August 2019. Now, over here with your oracle card from the Keepers of the Light, you have two. You have an inquiry card and you have one which is an activation card. So basically, in your higher self, you definitely have a question mark with regards to whatever you're trying to do. But at the same time, with the activation card in here, you are being guided to work in the direction that your spirit guide and your angels are letting you know. So I'll go with this energy with you. The first inquiry card you have is the crumbling, which is you're asking yourself, what are you clinging on to? Okay, so this is a question because you know that somewhere that you are clinging on to things, whatever things in your life, the situations could be different for different people. But at the same time, whatever stuff in your life that you are clinging on to, you know that that particular thing or that particular object or subject is something that is crumbling, or you know it's going to crumble in the coming future. But at the same time, the question is, if that is so, then what are you clinging on to? That is your question in here. Okay, so that's an inquiry that is coming in yourself in the month of August 2019, where you're asking, is it like, I know that this is not what I want because this is going to crumble, this is going to end, but at the same time, there is something that I'm getting stuck, and that is the reason I'm still holding on. But again, that what am I holding on to and why is the question in here. So now this is because, guys, there is a shift that's happening right now where anything which is inauthentic can no longer survive, whether that's your personal relation, your romantic relation, your emotions, your psychological reactions, your career, your finances, whatever that you have been doing for so long, there is a shift that is happening, and that shift is happening because the place that you are clinging on to is kind of inauthentic, which is not the truth. Okay, now that could be, like I said, in again, relationships, jobs, social structures, anything that has been built on a shaky ground and has been destined to tumble down, and you know it. So it's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, individually and even socially. Okay, this crumbling, you because this shift is because of that, because the spirit wants to bring you back home so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. Now, when you are in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe because you, as an individual, as a person in the 3D, you have been familiar with that structure, or you have been familiar with that kind of lifestyle, or whatever the situation, your job. So, this shift that is happening in yourself is kind of making you shaky and nervous because you know that you still want to cling on to that effect of what you know, but at the same time, something is pushing you out of that structure, and you're kind of shaky. It's an attack. You feel like it's an attack from the universe. But again, have faith, because the difficult times will be defining your moment of truth. You will be reborn in this fire. This is a fire energy, guys. So this is like dying out, killing that fire, and re-emerging as you, who you are from the ashes, kind of a situation, guys. Okay, so this is where the story starts from for you in the month of August. Now, you are being called to surrender here as well, to stop trying to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. So, it is time for you to have faith in the universe instead of the opposite reaction of an attack. Have faith in the universe, loosen your grip. Now, this could be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let it go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur for you. So the question over here again is, what are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid the crumbling? And how are you trying to to pretend that everything is okay and prevent the disaster, guys? Okay, so these are the inquiries, these are the questions, these are the you're looking for the answers in yourself. So you have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. And once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on a solid ground with mighty foundations and a view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away every morning. That is what the universe wants you to know, guys. Okay, now, this is also the goddess of Kali, end and the beginning here. Okay, Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are with you now. So lay it on your altar. They can hold it all together for you, guys. So this is not the time to fear it, but to take this in the right possible direction so that you get the best result out of this crumbling situation, guys. Now, the second card you have is your activation card in here, which says Keepers of the Earth. So you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you, guys. That is your support that is the universe is giving to you with regards to this crumbling situation of the tower, the end and the beginning, all for you, starting to happen in the month of August 2019. But your spirit, your guide, your angels, your ancestors, whosoever is supporting you in this cause, they are backing you up, they are holding you down in the right place. So you are so supported. You do not stand alone, guys. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world of the earth and in the 5D, who are here to help you every step of the way, Leo. So call upon them for assistance, and they are here to help you. You have to believe in that. You have to. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work through with you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand up with them and for them, guys. So devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way, Leo. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical world as well. This can come in the form of financial abundance, which you will probably receive, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work or support you in whatever endeavor that you are in pursuit of. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive it, Leo. So therefore, you deserve to be rewarded. You deserve it. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing, and you do not need to go for it all alone because you have adequate support. So call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and in your mission as well. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you had ever thought was ever possible. Now, the question you will ask here, guys, is what kind of support you need. Call it right away. And of course, at this point in time, tell them that I need you guys. I need you to come and help me. I need you to support me. I need you to be beside me at this point to help me in this journey with whatever the reasons that is I'm facing at this moment, and I definitely want that help from you. And thank them when they come forward to help you in the 3D as well as in the 5D, guys. Now, in your major higher self, you have the Eight of Wand energy, which is positive movement forward. So you definitely want to move forward. You want to take this mission. You want to take on this challenge. And that is the reason at this point in time, your arcanas over here is that you're going towards the sun, happiness, the chariot, which is the movement, and you have the magician that you are manifesting this beautiful happiness and the movement with whatever arms and ammunitions. That is what the universe is giving to you at this point in time in order for you to become who you are and to be who you are. So this is, see, in one way, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I told you. This movement, in one way, for you is a big time nervous energy. It's a shake up. It's something that probably you have never imagined you will do. It is probably something you had never envisioned for yourself because you were so used to that familiar way of life that you had never thought that anything else above and beyond is a possibility in your life. So when all of a sudden this entire energy is moving and it's like moving and shaking you at the same point in time, it's obviously very, very true that you will be very nervous, you will be shaky, you will be kind of in a little bit of pain and sorrow because you are going through a major shift at this point. And this shift is not because you are wanting it, Leo. It's happening because the universe is pushing you towards a different direction in your life. Okay. Now, over here, your recent past energy has been slowing down. Okay. So, which means that in the recent past, guys, you knew this is going to happen. You knew it. You had envisioned it. You had your sixth sense. You were thinking about it. But at the same time, you were scared to move forward. So what you did was you had slowed down or not halted, but you had kind of halted the rapid progress. So you kind of started to walk towards this movement, towards this change. For yes, for sure, but you did not rush. You did not rush. You were taking one step at a time, maybe half a step at a time, but you were kind of crawling towards it. You were not running, you were not even walking. You were crawling towards this new rebirth or this new situation. So definitely you had kind of slowed down the progress in the recent past. Now, in the month of August, your overall self energy is your Wheel of Fortune, which is a huge, major shift in your own energy, in your own overall energy, guys, because of all this movement, of all these transitions, of all this shift that is happening. You can feel that. Nobody has to tell you. You can feel that, Leo, that there is an amount of understanding before that you hadn't gone through, or you had kind of blocked that understanding. But in the month of August, the Wheel of Fortune is making you rethink on this movement, on this slowdown, on this rapid movement now. So you are in between that movement now, which is happening in your overall self energy with the Wheel of Fortune that has started to move you and move your energies in a different direction, which is scary for sure. Very, very scary. But again, like I said, you may feel it's like an attack from the universe who has targeted you in the month of August, but believe me, it's not an attack. It's something that the universe had been planning for a long time. It's only you guys that you hadn't realized it, but it's been happening. So now, in the month of August, it's coming into the surface where you can feel that energetic shift that is definitely kind of making you a bit exhausted, tired, worried, anxious, whatever that you might want to say because of this change, guys. Okay, let's take a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune in here. But this Wheel of Fortune turns only when it has to turn. Nobody can make this turn, guys, and nobody can make this happen. So you have to believe that this is happening. See, as I told you, the Nine of Swords here in the reverse. You're worried, you're anxious, you are hoping and praying that this shift or this movement doesn't take away everything from your zone that you have built for so long. But at the same time, it's like a cross energy. At the same time, it's happening and you're not being able to stop it. So that is also keeping you very worried. It's in despair because you don't know how you can handle this energy, guys. It's very difficult for you in the month of August to handle this kind of a movement that all of a sudden has kind of shaken your foundation up, guys, okay? But at the same time, again, like I said, the universe wants to let you know that this movement, this shake-up is because they want you to restart your life in the right possible way with a stable foundation that you will have to work towards now. So whatever you have built for so long, guys, in whichever area of your life that you had been building or you had been familiar with, but something about that build-up and that familiarity was not giving you complete fulfillment. So, but even then, as human beings, we kind of stick on to that because we are scared. We do not know anything better. So we are scared to move. We are scared to take action. Similarly for you too, guys, you have been doing the same, but now in the month of August, the sudden jolt from the universe is coming to you, which is definitely giving you a bad time, keeping you up in the night, making you worry. You do not know how to handle it. You're hoping and praying that this energy does not kind of moves away and let you sleep in peace. But now that's not happening, guys, because this movement is because of this, guys. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Universe is pushing you towards building back something that they know that you have not been happy with, or that it was wrong, or it was based on unsolid foundations, and that would crumble very soon. So before it all happens, before the disaster strikes, they want you to move away from that so that you can get enough time in hand to rebuild on this new journey. Okay, so that's your overall self energy. Now, with this, what you are leaving behind is your patience, because you have been attacked. You think you have been attacked, guys. Okay, so that is the kind of energy. So, which is why at this moment you want it. You know you are worried, but at the same time, it is that no, I want it. I definitely want this. I want to create this new beginning. I want to make myself happy. I want to give myself that nourishment, the fulfillment, the abundance that life has to offer. Okay? Excuse me. My throat chakra is giving me trouble. But anyway, so this is where the story again is, So what you are leaving behind is your patience that you had been holding on even though you knew that things are going to crumble. And that is that patience that is slowly dissipating from your zone, because now you want to be the magician, just like in here. In the top, you want to master that, you want to make that happen. You have that wisdom in you, you have that soul searching in yourself that you have been doing. So you're leaving that patience of holding on to the to this energy, even though it's there. But whatever else that you want to manifest is what you are now going forward, trying to work your magic in that area, so that at least you know in your heart and your soul that you are trying hard to really get going into this new phase of your life. So you're leaving that kind of patience that you had been holding on, walking slowly, making slow movement, taking your time, doing your calculations on different areas of your life as to how much you can go, what you have, what you don't have, what you can bring, what you cannot bring, those kind of things. So now that is what is slowly disappearing in the month of August, because you have that strength somewhere. You're getting that strength from the universe, who is telling you that you have the magic in your zone. You can manifest this beautiful transition in the right possible direction. So that is what is going on with you at this moment. Let's take a clarifier for this. Yeah, so basically, this is what it is, the Five of Pentacles, guys. You're leaving behind that poor self worth in you, okay, where people have possibly not seen you in the right way, where resources were less for you, where money was an issue for you, or you had too many responsibilities and burdens that you were shouldering in yourself. So somewhere, which was not making you happy, a feeling of being left out in the cold for you at the same point in time. So now you're trying to walk away from holding all those areas of your life which you had enough patience before. Now you're not having that patience anymore, because you are moving, the shift is happening, the change is happening, the transformation is happening, and you want to manifest a new beginning for yourself in the month of August, leaving behind that cold area of distress and pain to move towards the sunlight for yourself in the month of August 2019, to manifest that magic that you have always not planned. It's not a planned action, guys, but at the same time, in life, nothing is planned. It all happens. Okay, we feel that we have the power to plan things, but to be honest with you, we have no power to plan anything. We work according to what the universe plans for us. So with you also in this month of August, this is exactly what's going on. You are taking on that faith a little bit over here to leave behind the rest of the stuff that did not work for you, or possibly was giving you trouble, guys. And you knew they were not the right things for you. Now, what you are continuing to manifest is the Fool, the new beginning, right? So you're continuing to manifest. You have not yet jumped over the cliff, but you are in a position where you have halted yourself right at the edge of the cliff, that any moment, and you have this beautiful flower, the bouquet in your hand, that you are rushing towards somebody or something in your life, which you know is going to bring you back your happiness. You're right at this edge of the cliff. You have not yet jumped down into that area, but you are just on the verge of it. It's like the universe just needs to nudge you a little bit more. Just give you a little bit nudge, and you will slip down, and you will come back into the new landscape. So over here at this moment, with the bouquet in your hand, you're waiting to receive the new beginning. You are on the edge of going forward towards it. You're continuously thinking about it. You are feeling happy because you have that beautiful flower bouquet in your hand, you're rushing towards a situation which you know in return is going to bring you back whatever you deserve in life. But right now, the new beginning is like, and okay, I know I have to do it. I want it. I really, I deserve it. But at the same point, I'm just an inch away from jumping down into the new landscape. I'm just holding myself a little bit tight. I'm tensed, I'm worried, yes, because of the wheel changing at the same point in time with this new beginning that is happening. But, there is a button here. Can I do that right away, or do I need to hold on to that just a little bit more for that nudge to happen? Okay, that's the kind of an energy that you are getting caught into in the month of August 2019, guys. Let's take a clarifier for the Fool card in here. But you are just like, I want to, your heart, spirit, mind, body, everything is pushing you towards the new beginning. But here is the nudge. You're just waiting for that strength, guys. Okay, that strength to manifest this new beginning, because you know that you want it all. You definitely, but you also at the same time, you need that strength to start this new beginning for yourself, Leo. So you're just waiting for that nudge. You're waiting for that strength to come into yourself in the month of August that is going to push you ahead. But you are just, like I said, an inch away from jumping into the new landscape. That's because you are just like yourself. You're waiting for your own. It's a Leo card, the strength card. So you're just waiting for that energy to manifest. That's who you are. That taking that leap of faith, as a Leo, you can do it. But you're just waiting for that nudge, for that strength to come into your zone where you will be, where you can go forward and take this new beginning into yourself with this movement, guys. Now, what's entering your zone in the month of August is the Nine of Swords, of course, as I told you. Because of all this transformational energy, definitely it's keeping you awake in the night. It's giving you trouble. It's making you anxious. Take a chill pill, guys. Okay, that's my guidance to you. You're worried. Your forehead is full of creases and frowns. You're thinking, you're not sleeping, you're disturbed, you're doing all analytical, mathematical, spiritual calculations, what you need to do, how you need to work with this movement. So definitely there is a bit of worrisome situation that is entering your zone in the month of August 2019, guys. But that is what it is, okay? So let's take a clarifier for the Nine of Swords energy. Yeah. And that is because, again, at this point in time, your emotions are giving you trouble, guys. Definitely giving you a lot of trouble because, you have those issues that you have been familiar with, that you know belong, or you had known belongs to you. But at the same point in time, that worry about doing damage to something or somebody is killing you at this moment, because your emotions are kind of in a very unstable position in the month of August, because it's like, I want it all. I want the new situation, but at the same time, my old situation is something which is killing me at this moment. And you are stuck in between manifesting the new emotion and killing the old emotion at this moment in time, guys, okay? Killing the old emotion for something that had never possibly brought you enough fulfillment or happiness or peace because you were burdened enough to carry those situations. But at the same time, when you become familiar with things like that, there is an emotional buildup with those old situations that comes, that you have known for a long time. So now the question is that what am I worried about? How do I take this crumbling? How do I manifest this new beginning? Because when I go towards the new beginning, I will have to bring my new emotions into focus, which means that somewhere I will have to take care of the old emotions for the people who are still in my zone. And how do I do justice to that emotional part of the story with the new situation that is coming into my life? So it's a very emotional upheaval, guys. Okay. This worry is more so based on emotions, very emotional up and down in regards to whatever situation is happening for you in the month of August. You will definitely be going through a roller coaster ride with your emotions, guys. Okay, so get prepared for that with regards to this change in here, Leo. Yeah, a lot of emotional upheaval because you really don't know what you can do with this upheaval. It's like trying to build a balance in yourself, but it's not happening. It's keeping you worried because your heart is pulling you towards the new situation, whereas your mind is telling you, what do I do with the old ones? You know, so it's like that particular area of your life that is your emotional upheaval time in the month of August. Now, with regards to your grounding energy, guys, there is a third party situation here. It could be a third party obligation situation, family that you are trying to leave behind to proceed towards something new into your life. It could be a job as well, or it could be your personal situation, something else as well. But at the same time, it's like, you have these two cards, schizophrenia and celebration. So, what it is that whenever you're thinking about this old familiar situation with regards to the three people in here, okay, it could be three people technically, which means that there is somebody else in your life with regards to your relationship, personal relationship. There is somebody, a third person who has joined you. And there are three people who are involved in your life with regards to this emotional upheaval. Okay. Now, if that is the situation, what is happening to you, Leo, is that you are caught in between this two people and you being the third person here, guys. Okay. So you are caught in between your conscious and your subconscious. That's one. You're caught in between the two people in your life. You're caught in between going forward towards this new area and your old familiar area. And what is happening is you are hanging between these two areas of your life. One that is going to crumble, as you know, sooner or later, and one that is about to begin in your life. So what is happening is that you are scared. You are having that schizophrenia kind of a mental situation. It's a mental situation where you can hear voices with regards to your conscience. Whenever you're trying to walk into that situation with the three people in here, including yourself, you are telling yourself, should I do this? If I do this, I know I'm wrong. My karma is going to kill me. They will be hurt. They will be in pain. I will be in pain. But at the same time, the new area in my life is constantly pulling me and I cannot hurt the other person. Now, this could be one situation where you are having this mental fit, guys, okay? You're definitely having a mental fit in here. Or the second situation is that whenever you are caught in that new situation where you're having fun, where you're celebrating, you're immediately going back to your old familiar situation and you are having a mental fit again. Okay, like it's like, oh, it's how do I describe this? It's like, oh, I'm doing something awfully wrong. I'm committing a sin, and I'll be punished for it. I shouldn't be doing this. How can I have fun with somebody new or with something new when I know that I have this obligation behind me, or I have some kind of situation which is lagging behind me, and yet I have taken that initiative to override all those, to go forward and have fun. It's a mental fit with regards to this three people in here, guys. It's a mental fit with regards to the three people who have joined your life in celebration. Now, both of them, in some ways, is helping you to celebrate life. It's like you are celebrating life with somebody new, and yet you have also celebrated life with somebody old in the past. Okay, if that's how I would also like to take the message from this card in here. So, both new and old, whenever you're getting stuck in between that old and the new, the end and the beginning, you're having a mental fit, guys. A mental trauma. It's a mental attack where you're not being able to take the right call. And this is your grounding energy for the month of August. That means it's going to go through the entire period of August with regards to this mental trauma or the mental fit with regards to this situation, guys. So you will have to go through this energy in the month of August, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's take a clarifier for the schizophrenia and celebration. But yes, it is something that is what it is, guys. Okay, and you can call it fortunate, you can call it unfortunate, you can call it like an attack from the universe, or it's up to you. You can see that as a blessing too for yourself. Now, it's up to you which direction you want to choose. Now, this is because in here, look at the clarifier. In your own self, here, there is a lot of disturbance of this mental fit in here. Your own home, that's your own self, is very, very disturbed at this point because you are having that mental disbalance in yourself, guys, which is disturbing the 1111 card. That's because, on the other hand, you want to go towards your victory and joy and your celebration and your recognition and your pride. You want to go towards this Three of Cups, the new person or the new situation or the new area of your life that you are moving towards, guys. But at the same time, you want to leave that old disturbance behind. But at the same time, you're caught in between the old and the new, the end and the beginning. Now, it's up to you, guys, what you will be doing with regards to this energy that has suddenly attacked you, like you feel it has attacked you, and you are stuck in between the end and the beginning of a cycle of your life, guys, at this point in time in the month of August. It's a very, very scary energy, let me tell you that, Leo. It's definitely not a smoothing or soothing energy for you, but that is what it is, guys. Okay, so you will be traveling through this up and down motion, caught in between the beginning and the end in the month of August. Very, very, it's a very, very scary situation for you. Totally scary, and maybe possibly something very new that you have never experienced this before. So you are being like, what the hell is happening to me? Now, the challenge is to face this change. Your challenge this month in August is to face this transformation, guys. Huge challenge, okay? How do you manage to take this transformation? the end and the beginning of yourself, of your own self issues. How do you put an end to the end? And how do you start your beginning? That's your challenge area. That's your transformation. That's your big time challenge, hope and fear, guys. Okay? So you will have to watch for this. This entire month of August is entirely about this change, guys. Is very much so entirely about this change. Let's take a clarifier for the transformation. It's definitely going to be a very hard energy shake up. Okay? And here it is. The challenge is for you to find your direction with this change. Okay, which is your right direction, because you're having this mental trauma, the mental fit, that schizophrenia attack, everything that is kind of building up in your zone. So this movement, this transformation is your challenge, yes. And your challenge is also to find your direction that you want to walk into, because you don't know your direction as of now. You really have no clue about your direction, but you have to find your direction. That's your challenge, guys. That's your challenge, okay, in the month of August. Now, where you will find your support is killing all the negative energies, the 10 of Swords kind of an energy, to bring back peace and harmony in yourself. Because until you can relax, guys, until you can believe in that spiritual wisdom, that there are your ancestors who are here to help you, give you that support whenever you need their help. It's a very spiritual card for you, Leo, but at the same time, you will have to energize this energy in order to find the right direction and face this challenge in the month of August, guys. It's going to be hard. Let me let you know this. Let me tell you this, okay? Excuse me. It's not going to be an easy task in the month of August. It's your birthday month, and this movement has caught up with you. And it's going to be a difficult time with regards to balancing this emotional upheaval in the month of August 2019, guys. Okay, so take this energy. Let's find a clarifier for the 10 or the harmony card. It's you have to believe in your spiritual wisdom, guys. That's your strength and that's your support. Because if you do not do that, you will only go through this movement, this energy, this upheaval, this change, and you will kind of exhaust yourself, drain yourself to the ultimate. So instead of doing that, trust your spiritual inclination. That would be my advice. Trust and believe that the universe is working towards your benefit and that everything is going to work out in the right direction, but you have to believe. This is your test of time, guys, okay? It's a test of time in regards to the situation. Please give me a clarifier for harmony. It's a test of time. That's where the universe is testing your faith, is testing your gut instinct, is testing to see how much you believe in the universe, rather than controlling everything in the way that you have been controlling or you wanted to take control of, guys. Okay, so this is where it is a test. Take it as a personal test for you. That would be my advice to you guys. It's a personal test of time for you. Please give me a clarifier for the harmony card in here. Because most of the time, what happens to us is in good times, we take control or we feel that we are in control. But in bad times or in times where we are caught in between this kind of an energy movement, we tend to take control, but we have no control. And that's when we realize that we are just puppets in the hand of the universe. So we have to trust and believe, that we have to surrender and offer our love to our spirit, to the divine, to bring them back your right guidance and your right self strength with regards to facing this challenge, guys. Okay? So offer that apology to your spirit. Let them tell them, that if you have done anything wrong, that they should forgive you and that you are offering your apologies to them in order for you to bring back your peace and harmony in yourself, to believe that the universe is supporting you and they're waiting to reward you at the end of the day. But you will have to believe in your spirit, in your ancestors, in the keepers of your light, the invisible forces and the visible forces, and people in the 3D who are coming forward to help you. Please tell them a thank you. Tell them a thank you. Offer them your love. Send them your love in the right way, because that is what is going to calm you down, and you will be able to balance yourself, guys, in the most harmonious way possible during this movement. Okay? So try to work on that. Try to say a thank you. Try to keep up with this emotional upheaval by balancing your own self energy and trusting that things are happening to you because the universe is coming forward to offer you that cup of love, is wanting you to let you know, is telling you, hey, look up at me. Here I am, standing with this offer. It's time for you to take this, because this is the time for you to move forward and start on this new adventure. And that is what my spirit is letting you know, guys, is start walking towards the new adventure that is coming to your life, because you have no control to stop it. Okay, let's face the truth here, Leo. You have no control to either walk away from it or to halt it or to stop it. So it's time for you to pick up your ammunitions, to get your strength back and walk into this adventure, into this new phase of your life that's opening the doors for you at this point in time. Let's take a clarifier for the adventure card in here. Okay, and that is where things are going to happen for you, where you will find your love and you will be grounded with regards to this love situation. Lovers and Queen of Pentacles, where you will be grounded with your balance as well, where things are going to work out because you guys, whoever it is with you, are being blessed by the divine archangel here. And they want you to move forward towards this. Now, it could be personal, professional, romantic, anything that may resonate with you at this moment. But definitely, it's a grounding energy for you. A grounding energy that's going to bring you back everything. Your joy, your independence, your happiness, your fulfillment, your abundance. And ground you with yourself in the right direction, with this love energy in here, to find yourself back in the right way, Leo. Because people, this new adventure is bringing you forward your own self-worth, Leo. It's bringing you forward your own worth, your own esteem, your own confidence, your own balance back into life, guys. Grounding you in the right direction, bringing you back in the right direction, guys. Beautiful. Now, the outcome over here is this: past lives and beyond illusion. Okay? So, somewhere during this journey, in the month of August, Leo, you will realize that this connection, it feels more like a twin flame soulmate connection with regards to this journey, guys, but it can otherwise resonate with you in whatever other direction you wanted to take it, okay? But this entire movement is with regards to your past life situation, your karma, okay? Your karma. which you had never imagined before, beyond illusion. You had never imagined that something, because of this connection, because of this new movement, because of this new transition, because of this new change, you had never imagined that this can ever happen to you, that somewhere your karma is tied with whatever you're working towards now. This is a karmic connection, not karmic connection, but it's your karmic connection with your past life. Okay? It's your karmic connection with your ancestors, with your spirit, and that's why they're coming forward to help you, because they know that this is happening to you because you are connected with them, even now at this point, which you had never imagined would have happened to you guys. You had never thought, and now it's kind of seeping into you. Your third eye chakra is opening up to understand and see this connection from a different perspective, guys. That whatever that you are manifesting in your zone with this movement in the month of August is something that you had never imagined, yes. But now you can see this connection from a very different perspective, from your third eye perspective, where you can see why it is happening, why other things are breaking, why this new beginning is happening, what is the relationship between this movement now and the old. It's because of your past life that is being tied with your karmic connection in the present world, guys. Okay, so that is the realization that is going to dawn into you by the end of August, beginning of September, where now things are going to be a little bit more clear to you with regards to this movement, because for a long time now, in the month of August, you might have felt it as a personal attack from the universe, but now towards the end of the month, you will be able to get a hold of this entire story from a different perspective, where now you will start to understand and believe in this movement from a different viewpoint, guys. Okay, let's take a clarifier for the past lives and beyond illusion. Wow. So now you will get to understand why all this up and down, what the story is, what things are moving, what things are happening, why situations are changing, and what is the reason, because universe now wants you to build back a teamwork, a new situation, a new beginning, a new commitment. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, a new beginning, okay, a new structure, a new foundation that is going to manifest in your zone, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. And that is somebody, or that is someone, or that could be something that you are connected with regards to your past life situation, which you now can clearly or will be able to see going forward in the month of August 2019, guys. So this is what it is with you in the end, but at the same point in time, right now, you will be not moving forward at all. You're not thinking big at this point in time. You're taking your time to walk through the obstacles and the delays, to manifest things in the rightful direction, because you are, at this moment, you are trying hard to find your footing on the ground, because you are still in that phase of moving from one to the other in order to give birth to this new movement that is happening in your zone, which in turn is going to bring you back your balance and move your chariot in the right direction, and to bring your justice back. And look what just happened. Justice was in the reverse. It fell and slipped and came upright. So this entire movement, guys, is because universe wants to give you justice. Here it is. Here it is. Universe wants to give you justice now. And that is what they're offering to you, Leo. So it is up to you now to take this justice in the right way and walk towards it, guys. Walk towards it, okay? Because this is the entire ball game is because of this. Because universe has seen that you probably have not received. You have done a lot of work, maybe, you have given a lot to situations, and you have given that without ever thinking of that in a different way. But you have sacrificed your money, you have sacrificed your strength, you have sacrificed your happiness, you have sacrificed your love, for everything from which you probably have not got back everything. So karma is coming back to you now. Your new karmic cycle, as I told you, which is connected with your past life, is coming back to you to bring forward your justice in this new connection that is starting to manifest for you from the month of August 2019. Until then, guys, goodbye, take care, God bless you, and see you soon once again. Namaste and Khuda Hafiz.